outside and Dusty Rhodes said to me, you could be good, you could be bad, or you could be different, and you are different. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stunt, and you can't teach that!
He's a one of one on planet Earth. 8 billion people, there's one Enzo.
And I'm the realest guy in the room, okay?
All the years I kind of worried about him, that he wouldn't find his place. He did it. Like, holy.
And right away, this guy shoots to the top in popularity. He was a moneymaker for him. I think they did 7 or 8 action figures within a period of like a year and a half.
For that year alone, we sold the most merch.
They had something special with their entrance. A lot of these guys don't have that.
Enzo, he's just got that thing. It's a dude in WWE, a smaller dude, but man, he captivates an audience.
How you doing?
Enzo wasn't a big, huge guy. He could perform and get people to like him, get a crowd over. He was everything that they needed.
You become a star in that life. It's hard to not be that guy.
People were begging him to fuck up.
Because if you ain't talking money, what the hell you talking about?
And then you look at Twitter and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Huge news from the WWE. The organization has officially come to terms on the release of Enzo Amore, the current cruiserweight champion, one of the biggest stars in the WWE.
No one in their right mind is gonna think, this guy lost his job and he never got a phone call from a detective. This guy lost his job and he never had to come down and get like fingerprinted. That shit doesn't happen in America, but it did.
I didn't know what to do. I was so lost.
You kind of wonder where God is when these things are happening.
Somebody really had it out for him that didn't want him to be there anymore.
I don't think he had real alliances in that company, and I think he felt very much like an outsider.
I was so hurt. For 2 years, I refused to wrestle. I retire. I'm done.
Wrestling is his purpose.
My name
Enzo Amore.
and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
My brother truly loves wrestling.
He's been wanting to make a comeback in some sort of way.
I did it my way.
I don't know too many people who would work the industry backwards for the sake of the industry. He experienced the great fame, the fallout, and now he works it quietly. And he's looking to stay in the game that he loves and to earn his right to be there. My brother's just looking for respect.
I couldn't have wrote this script.
Can't set to launch of Enzo. Bada boom, shakalaka.
God did. And you can't teach that.
It was my
monotony. It comes in all shapes and sizes. Dull, tedious, just plain boring. But what is this? A contender, perhaps? Something unboring by the looks of it. Jabs right at dull, an uppercut to tedium, something that keeps you on your toes, keeps your head on a swivel, a knockout punch to your old, boring workouts. Welcome to Fight Camp.
Notorious, we notorious, yeah we notorious, yeah we some warriors, out here feeling glorious, yeah we notorious.
Australian youth. Fly than the rest of them. Jetting standing next to him. The future cut the check for him. Said he calls a rep for him. Fly than the rest of them. Jetting standing next to him. The future cut the check for him. Said he calls a rep for them. Taking off the jet. The vision is coming for next check. Taking off the jet. You headed to talk from the
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Get ready! Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Spilt liquor.
Yeah, every bar's holy, straight divinity. Great stability with ancient wizardry. God ghost writing on the page after I prayed, he visits me. My frame is spiritually plateauing when angels lifted me.
Welcome to Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. I'm your host, Lito, with my co-host, Sinista1. What's going on tonight, brother? That's a fact. You are not lying. You are not lying. For sure. Where you at tonight, man? 1 to 10. The yummy mummies. I've never heard that. Yo, we on the phone. He like, yo, I hate yoga pants, yo. I hate them. It don't always look good though. Let me say that. Now I have seen some crazy yoga moments. For instance, me and one of my dudes I was cool with, we went out to this outlet a long time ago, and there was this black girl, and she had the black yoga pants. Now, you know, if you wear the black yoga pants and it's sunny outside, they see through. Okay. Now, at the time, the homeboy that I was at the outlet with, he was being real funny about a lot of different things, right? So he walked up to old girl. He was just doing funny stuff. So he walked up to old girl. He said, "Hey." She turned her head. He said, "I ain't no joke." You know what I'm saying? And I bust out laughing, right? But then, like, she kept walking, and the sunlight hit, and, like, bro, it just wasn't. Sometimes some of these yoga pants need to be put, like, you need to go to jail for wearing them. You know what I'm saying? And now they got the yoga pants or whatever that they can trick you too. Well, they had been had those, but they can trick you. So they got the pants that you put on, they form fit everything and make it look like you've been working out. But as soon as them pants come off, boy, droopy. It is crazy. Yeah, like them. As soon as them pants. As soon as them pants come off, boy, droopy McDrooperston. It's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, that happened, man. And like it was just, and he was, at the time he was being funny. So she was walking and he was like, dang, like, what I mean? He was doing all that crazy stuff, man, all the loud. And I'm like, bro, you stupid. You dumb, bro. Like, like for real. But yeah, man, sometimes, these females just need to don't wear those. Just put some sweatpants on or something. Don't wear those. Just don't do it. Did you by chance happen to catch the video that I sent you on Instagram? See, I was trying not to laugh at it, right? And I'm sorry. I could not help myself, okay? Now, I'm not laughing at the situation. I was laughing. Well, damn, how can I say that? I don't even know how to explain it. I was not laughing at. Okay, now I was laughing. And I just asked for forgiveness after. I just said, sorry, I'm sorry, Lord. That guy knew when he posted that video, okay, that it was going to happen. And I'm sorry, but I have to play a little bit of it. But like, it's like a minute long. And I know you. So you watching the video and you like this the whole time? You sitting there and you looking like this, like. Now, this video, y'all. Now, I would have never known about this video if it wasn't for King Harris, which is T.I.'s son. T.I. and King, T.I. and his kids are attacking 50 Cent, okay? Because 50 Cent put up technically T.I. started it, right? But we're not going to go there, okay? T.I. kind of started it because T.I. mentioned 50 doing the verses with him. 50 said, I told y'all to keep my name out your mouth. He posted a picture of Tiny. Now, before we talk about wrestling, we got to talk about this a little bit. He posted a picture of Tiny that was not flattering, right? My thing is this. If my wife goes and gets work done and it doesn't look like, especially if I've told her, not saying T.I. told her, right? But if I've told her, babe, you're beautiful. You don't need to do none of this stuff that these other women be doing, because a lot of these doctors, they're going to mess you up. And it's a proven fact. Tiny goes and gets, some kind of, I guess she got a butt lift or something, and it just looked like it didn't look good, okay? And the picture that was taken was a picture of her singing, and the angle was of that, and it just didn't look good on photo. So 50 called it, and he put it up. Now, 50, everybody knows 50's petty, and he's a troll and everything, right? But what I'm saying is, once you get him started, he's not going to stop. But anyway, now it's gotten too far. They're talking about his deceased mother that passed away when he was a child, when he was younger. I don't believe that should be part of the music. I think that, let your bars speak. But when you start talking about people's deceased family members, especially someone's deceased mother, I do not believe that was cool at all. So, with that being said, this video that I was telling y'all about, King Harris has now created some sort of marijuana strand called Miss Jackson. On the pack is a picture of 50 Cent's mom, and he's actually selling these strands to people to smoke. Another disrespectful move, in my opinion. 50's a different guy. It may not even bother him, but the thing about it is you testing somebody who is about everything that you want him to be about. He can go far. They better call Fat Joe. Fat Joe said, "Listen, I stopped the beef with me and 50. I was willing to like make it right with me and 50 because one of us was going to die or be in jail." And he didn't want that to happen. The stuff that T.I.'s sons, T.I. has been keeping it all on wax. He hasn't mentioned 50. Well, I don't think he's mentioned 50's mom. Not in a, like, you know, not saying anything about deceased mother or something like that, but he did say something about being able to protect his mom. Either way, he's not doing what his son is doing. His son is extra disrespectful. And, you know, these young cats, they think that that's the way to go. But, you know, whenever you start doing stuff like this, bro, you got to be willing to stand behind every single thing that you said. If you come in contact, just like Diddy's son said he would slap 50 when he seen him. If you come in contact with that man and that man do something to you, I mean, your dad, I mean, he can do something or he can send something your way. You never even know. You could be outside chilling. He's from that. He's from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, T.I.'s kids, let's just be, if we're going to keep it 1,000, they're not from the hood. Tip, he did his thing in the hood, but T.I.'s kids not from the hood. They don't know nothing about hood life. But you entering into hood games when you start talking about people's mother and deceased parents. You entering into a game that you don't know nothing about, young boy. So I pray and seriously that this can end on a non-violent note. And I know that T.I.'s son is 20, 21 now. He think he got it all figured out. But I'm trying to tell you, somebody can get hurt. And if it ain't him, it can be somebody close to him. When 50 and Game had those issues and it was a shootout at Hot 97 outside, somebody from Game's camp got shot. 50's people were shooting at them. So I'm just saying, stuff can turn into something else. And Game and 50 are different. That's not the situation here. So King, he need to chill because this can turn into something else, and then T.I. gonna be like, he'll be upset. He'll be trying to get his get back. But this is turning into something else. It's supposed to be about the bars, about the music, not about that. I feel like when you gotta revert to the dead mother thing, like, you just don't have nothing else to say. And then you being disrespectful, talking about we smoking on Miss Jackson packs and all of that. Like, come on, man. Yeah, bro. Like, when you do that, be willing to stand up. If you see that man in public somewhere, be willing. Like, he may walk past you and you might think that ain't nothing happening, right? But please believe 50 smart enough he ain't the one that you got to worry about. 50 got people who are with him at all times, and they might not even be around him at the moment. He's not the one that you got to worry about. So I just say that to say, I hope and pray that this don't turn into nothing else. But this video was funny. King was on Instagram and he said, go to Candy Shop. What was it? If you wanna buy, some of that, go to Candy Shop. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, it says. Oh no, it's not. Okay, hold on, brother. It is. What happened to the? Oh, wrong. Okay, wrong one. Go to Miss Jackson Candy Shop. So, and when I got on there, I seen this guy, right? Now I'm not gonna show him, but I'm just gonna play a little bit of hot. Now he's talking about sampling the Miss Jackson, and I can't put in the words how he was acting. But check this out.
Hey, you already know I had to pull up on my boy. I had to go see what this motherfucker was talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
Look, he trying not to laugh.
Ooh, yeah, y'all. Oh shit! God damn it! I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Look, y'all done made me waster. Hold on.
Look, Sinister trying not to laugh, yeah.
If y'all ain't got this, y'all gotta go get your son. I got Miss Jackson all on my goddamn floor.
So, and I don't know if that guy, let me say this. Somebody told me that he was an actor, so he could be acting, right? If he's acting, let me say this. If he is acting, he need to get a award, or he need to be on somebody's TV if he's acting. Sinister's trying his hardest not to laugh. Because I don't want to go. Y'all want no jinx? Exactly, no. Listen, but he posted it knowing that something like that was going to happen. I had to repost it because I just thought that it was hilarious. And I thought, like, somebody told me, like, yeah, he performs in Atlanta. So I'm like, oh, he's an entertainer then. He does this. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I was crying when I heard it. And I have a cousin that sometime when he called, like, he's in the car with us and we seen him when we were out. He's like, can I get a ride home? We took him home one time. And boy, he was in that car, and that nigga took 20 minutes to tell us where he was going. And I was just messing. I said, bro, I said, get it out. Calm down and get it out. And he was laughing. So we laughed about it, but this was some years ago. But I'm sorry, y'all. I laughed, and I'm not now. In a normal setting, I would not laugh at something like that, right? But because I thought that since King sent everybody to this page, I thought it was something that people were supposed to look at and laugh and whatever. But anyway, yeah. But as y'all can see, Sinister is trying his damnedest. He don't want to. He took a drink of water, like, so he couldn't laugh. I already asked God for forgiveness. I told Lord, I'm sorry. I apologize, and I pray that you forgive me for that. No, I'm not thinking what you think I'm thinking. I am not. But I can't lie when I say, when I first saw that, I looked. See, I do one of these things, right? Like when something seems like it's uncomfortable, I'll look away like this. I looked away when he first started and he couldn't. I lost it, man. And I didn't lose it like I was, but I just put my hands over my eyes and I just put my head down for a second. And yo, I'm sorry. So like I said, I apologize if I offended the young man or anyone that that has that issue. I know that issue is not something that is easy to deal with. And like I said, I got family that have that as well. And they do their best to work through it, and that's all you can say. But I know for sure that I wasn't the only one laughing, okay? And I didn't bust a gut. I just did a little giggle, And so, but yeah, slow week on wrestling, y'all. But we're going to do what we do. First and foremost, Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast will be back at HorrorHound Weekend, March 20th through the 22nd in Cincinnati, Ohio. We will be doing press there like we did last September. We will be there this month and as well as in September as well. In May, we also will have a vendor spot at New England Fanfest 11. Yeah. I texted to you. Just his name, right? That's all you needed, right? Yeah. Nah, phone. Today. His name, his first and last name? That's all you needed, right? Okay. Yep. Yeah. I got you. So yeah, we'll be there. Just taking photos, doing a few interviews, getting some video so that we can, put it up, upload it on social media. So this is gonna be a good time, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be downstairs again if they're there. So I will make sure I go and check that out. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna check it out because I thought I saw something that was for Friday afternoon, from 2 to 3. But I gotta check and see because if it is, I'm gonna have to, see if I can get there. Yeah. But it didn't say it was everyone. It kind of just said it was like some movie people. So I'm gonna check that out. And it didn't say it was dinner. It was kind of like I don't know if it was dinner. I'm gonna relook at it, but yeah, I'm gonna relook at it and check it out for sure. That's how it go. That's how it go. So that's gonna be fun. It was fun last time. I'm going into it this time with I know last time I went into it with trying to get all these interviews done and stuff like that. This time I'm just going, I'll ask, and if it can't happen, it is what it is. We're gonna keep it moving. Yeah. Yeah, filmmaker. Yeah. I would definitely like to speak to Ralph Macchio and Johnny, even if it's just to get a sound bite. Because what I want to do is record them saying, I want to get some people. I want to record some people saying, you're now tuning in to Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor podcast. And that way we can just start putting them in the beginning of the show. That'd be dope. Different videos. Even if I can, hopefully I think I'll be able to get Mick to say it. For sure. I mean, he's just a down to earth dude, so and hell, I'll get a bunch of different people just to say it from the actual convention. So either way, it's going like, you know what I'm saying? Either way, it is what it is. It's going to work out. So yeah, we're doing that, y'all. New England Fan Fest is May the 2nd in Seekonk, Massachusetts. That's gonna be it's gonna be something, y'all. Straight up and down. Yeah, it ain't. We got vendor spots, so we in there like swimwear. But so let's get into the topics tonight. We're gonna start off with AEW. Now AEW just revealed www.myaew.com, which is a partnership with Kiswe Streaming Services, a centralized digital platform. Now with that, looks like they're gonna start doing kind of like what WWE is doing with Netflix and what they did with Peacock, putting up their PLEs and stuff. Okay. Yeah, because people will want to know for sure. Nice. Yeah, but they on Prime Video they charge $60 or something like that per PLE. Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. I call them pay-per-views. I don't call them PLEs. I'm old school. Oh yeah, for sure. Dave and Buster's. I love Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's here is really nice. So it's a big one here, and it's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go on there too. MyAEW.com. Mm-hmm. Sign in with your Google because you can use your email address to sign in. Yep. So. Yep. Yeah. I'm signed in. Pay-per-view looks like it's live on HBO Max as well, is what it looks like. The site is very nice. Let's see, when you go to manage your account, so there's subscriptions on there. So I think at some point there are going to be some things that you... Okay. Oh, really? But do they have... But on HBO Max, are they going to be adding... Because if they're adding old pay-per-views to HBO Max, I'm going to have to get it. It's not at all. For sure. They got latest videos on there. They got all the podcasts for AEW currently. Any press information. Okay. Yep. So this is clutch, man. Photos. They got results of Collision. They got everything. You can sign right up with your email address. They have a spot that says AEW pay-per-view where you can buy tickets. And then they have the how to watch the pay-per-view, which is HBO Max. AEW Revolution will be available. Yeah. See, this is the thing. We got to talk about that too. Hold on. So, AEW Revolution will be available on HBO Max for our fans in the United States. And Prime Video also for fans in the United States, Canada, France, Germany, and United Kingdom. And it looks like on Fubo, AEW Revolution will be available on Fubo for fans in the United States as well. It's everywhere. Triller TV for people in Canada. Dave and Buster's, you already said that. Dish for United States, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. Sling, United States, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and DirecTV for United States, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. And if people live, okay, and it's also going to be available on YouTube. If you pay for like YouTube TV, it'll be available on YouTube. If you pay for YouTube TV, so the pay-per-view will be available. So they have multiple places that you can get it, which is clutch. And I'm gonna tell you why. One thing that bothers me about WWE moving away from Peacock, whenever I used to get on Peacock, I would literally go to Peacock, pull up the stream. I didn't have no problems with the stream. Ever since they moved to ESPN, stream is always something going on. Every time. I have to refresh, or I have to go out, come back in. I miss some of the matches. I don't care if it's, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It could be a spot in the match that was important that we need so we can talk about. It's very, very frustrating, man. And I don't understand why they just didn't stay on Peacock. Because Peacock was the perfect platform to have it. And if you don't want it on Peacock because you got this Netflix thing, you should have never went with ESPN. You should have put everything on Netflix because people are already subscribed to that. But Netflix would have paid them more because you already have Monday Night Raw on it. You do Netflix pay-per-views with overseas. So if you wanted to, instead of people are I already paid $25 for Netflix. Yeah, facts. Because it was a great match. Yeah. Yeah. Right. $100%. Hasn't been one time. Not one time yet have I seen a clear stream. It happens. I think the app gets overloaded or something because it starts to happen, and that's the problem that they're having. ESPN should have servers that support all these people, but that's why I said you guys already offer the pay-per-views to in Netflix to people who are living in other countries. You should just offer it to everyone in Netflix. That's what it should have just been, because we are already paying $20, $25 for Netflix anyway a month. ESPN is what? It's about the same, isn't it? About $20, $25. Just put everything on Netflix and let Netflix. Netflix can support all of that. I mean, if you didn't want to be on Peacock, is what I'm saying. Peacock to me was the perfect play. Every time and then with Peacock, you don't even got to watch it right away. You can go back and watch it later. With ESPN, if you miss it, you got to wait. If you miss it at the time it come on, it doesn't, like, you can't go back and just watch it. You have to wait. So in my opinion, man, ESPN got things going a little backwards. Yeah, WWE definitely. Even with Paramount, I'm noticing. Like with Paramount right now, I watched the latest UFC. Paramount app on my Fire Stick, by the way. Signed in, went to it say live. You go to the live stream. Black screen. You bag out. Come back. Black screen. Then you come back, you bag out, come back, black screen, but you can hear the audio. Bro, I had to literally restart my Fire Stick, re-sign in. When I signed in, I clicked the live feed. It took a minute, it's spinning. Finally, it comes up. How many times, like, why people get tired of that? I don't understand. What was already working, you guys got rid of it. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's all I can say. GCW, Mance Warner and Steph D. Lander returned to AEW after departing TNA. I mean, I can dig it. Steph D-Lander, she has her own Whatnot page where she sells stuff. So I don't recall her talking about the move. So maybe she just, wanted to keep it on the hush, or maybe I missed it. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Right. TNA numbers are up coming in March. All right. I agree. And I think that's what WWE does too. When they have too many people, too many stars, and not a lot going on, they'll send them to TNA to, keep them relevant. They did that with Trick for a while. Put a belt on Trick for a while. See how he could do over there, and he did very well. So, yeah. WWE. Let's talk WWE. I think we got some reviews and stuff to talk about here. Okay, so the Irresistible Forces. Well, first of all, yeah, we'll talk about Smackdown first. The Irresistible Forces celebrated winning the WWE Women's Tag Team title from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. The teams of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, as well as Julia and Kiana James, crashed the party to stake their claim at the title. So, that's Nia Jax and Trick Williams, lady, Lash legend. They are now the tag team champions. So congrats to them. Charlotte Flair. Okay, so tag team turmoil match. Fraxium. They defeated the Motor City Machine Guns. Hadn't seen Motor City Machine Guns in a while. Surprised to see them. Don't know what's going on with that. I hope WWE can figure it out with them. That's why I said they need more belts. They need more tag team belts. They need to utilize the WCW tag team belts. They need to utilize the ECW tag team belts. They can do it. So I don't know. Los Garza defeated the Wyatt Six after interference from the MFTs. So they're on another collision course for WrestleMania. The MFTs versus the Wyatt Six is probably going to be one of the matches we see. Yeah. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Damian Priest and R-Truth, they defeated Los Garza to become the number one contenders. I don't understand that at all. But whatever. They can't beat the MFTs. They can't beat the MFTs. They're going to get smashed. Okay? I'm just being honest with you, bro. They're going to get smashed. My family tree is going to smash whatever you want to, Damian Priest and Truth. I don't know what the name is. Hell, I don't even know why they're a tag team. It doesn't make any sense. They're running out of what to do. Damian Priest is supposed to have a hardcore championship or something right now. Where's the hardcore championship? Please, somebody tell me. Please. Where's it at? Why? Why does he still have the belt? Triple H, what's happening? Where's the hardcore belt? The hardcore belt has not been defended. We've only seen it. Come on, man. This stuff is ridiculous, man. I don't understand. Like, this stuff is frustrating. Why does he still have the belt? He's not fighting. He's not going to fight. And let's keep it funky. If he really got out there and tried to fight somebody for the hardcore belt, he'd get stumped. He was relevant when Rock was his bodyguard. You might as well say he was standing behind Rock and Rock had his back. Rock is no longer. The final boss is done for right now. Who knows when he's coming back? Nobody knows. 2027 is what they said, possibly. It's done. They're done now. They just got done filming. So that's a wrap. Yeah, but he's not coming back to wrestling. They said it's a possibility of 2027. Possibility. But that's not, and let's say this too. Possibility. We know how Rock looked at WrestleMania 40. He looked good, right? As far as like physique wise, he was cool. But he was a little ginger in there. He was a little slow. So that was WrestleMania 40. Now, if you think about, and that was 2 years ago? 2 years ago. This is going to be the third year that we haven't seen him in the ring. And next year, if he comes back, it'll be year 4. He's a year older. Not wrestling. He's been making movies. So, that's one thing that he's been doing. He's been making movies. So we just have to be honest about some of this stuff, man. Like, I don't really see him coming back. Maybe making an appearance here and there, but I don't see him coming back as the final boss doing anything with anybody. If he does, the only thing that would make sense is him and Roman. Everything else does not make sense whatsoever, in my opinion. At this point, because you can't listen. If they bring him back, you know what I'm about to say. If they bring him back to fight Gunther, just so Gunther can put him in a sleeper hold and choke him out, I'm going to have to let y'all know that this podcast will be done, okay? There will be no more wrestling. Either that or it'll just be AEW we talk about. I will not watch WWE if they do that. Just like I said, if they do that to Roman Reigns when he's ready to retire, if they let Gunther be the one to take him out, I can't watch it. So, yeah. And something in my brain is telling me that he's going to beat Punk in WrestleMania. He's going to have the belt for a while, and he's going to lose it to Gunther. Something is telling me that. And that's how they're going, because Gunther's going to be their new whatever. Gunther's a hell of a wrestler. I just can't get behind his persona. We have not seen him be a babyface yet. Maybe if he does have some babyface in him, maybe that, could change the way that I view him a little. I don't know though. Just being honest. He's not someone that he's not someone that okay. So when we think about Gunther, he's a technical wrestler. He's of the ilk of Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. Perfect, Dean Malenko, who else? Those guys that Owen Hart, those guys that are expert wrestlers, all the technical moves, the Boston Crabs, the front headlocks, the arm drag takedown, those guys. And growing up, I loved that version of wrestling. But I don't believe he's as good as those guys. Not Bret Hart. Not to me. Bret the Hitman Hart is the greatest technical wrestler I've ever seen. Ever. When he calls himself the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, he went out there and proved it every time he got in the ring. When he fought guys like Undertaker, he had a game plan. He couldn't beat Undertaker like other guys would try to beat Undertaker. So he would go to a leg. He work on a leg. He work on, Kurt Angle too. Guys like that. They work on, legs or limbs or something like that. Arn Anderson, technical wrestler too. So guys like that, when Bret Hart fought Yokozuna, he'd attack a leg. You know what I mean? He couldn't beat them the way that he would beat other guys. So he always used his strengths and they worked. Bret Hart, one of the greatest champions of all time, in my opinion. And he's always been one of my favorite wrestlers. For sure. So what I'm saying is Gunther, he comes from that. But in my opinion, he's not as skilled. The sleeper hold is nothing. The sleeper hold is not something that is, to be completely honest with you. Yes, it's a technical move, right? But it is not something that that we care about. I don't care about it. Seeing it is like, I'd rather see the camel clutch or the cobra clutch. $1 Million Dream. The sleeper hold? I'm not a fan. Not a fan of it. Anyway, that's just my take on him. Rhea Ripley informed the WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill that she will take her title, which she is going to, with sheer force at WrestleMania, and she's going to. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, she cut a very good promo. Yeah. Mine is built to fight. Yeah. She couldn't say nothing. Bro, she thought you all around the room, man. Bro said I'm good with that. You hilarious. Oba Femi killed Johnny Gargano, killed him. We don't know where Johnny Gargano is right now. Put an APB out on him because we might not see him for a very long time. Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre to reclaim the undisputed WWE title. Now listen, Cody, WWE wants Cody to win the belt a bunch of times. He's going to lose, he's going to win, he's going to lose, he's going to win until he gets up to, eventually, they're probably going to want him to be the highest to win it as many times. Right now, John Cena never seen 17. How many times has Randy Orton won it? He's right below. So, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. On Raw, Seth Rollins emerged with a sea of masked men. to face general manager Adam Pearce. This is his thing now. Seth is gonna have master men like everywhere, resulting in an issue between the Vision and LA Knight and the World Tag Team Champion the Usos. Number one contender. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or he just didn't care. Paul might have told him, like, dude, like, make it. I'll be able to. Paul probably told him, I'll be able to take it. Just put a little extra on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta have your, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. Also Bailey, she actually won the gauntlet match for now she's number one contender to fight AJ Lee for the Intercontinental title. Please, WWE, Bailey. It's, you know, it's hurtful. The reason why I stopped, I said, you know, I had to let Bailey go, right? I had to let her go because I kept getting frustrated with the way that they're doing her. It's very frustrating for me to watch. I want her to win so bad because she's a great champion. It just sucks, man, the way that I don't know what they're doing with her. And once again, there are other belts that they need to have because they have so many talented women. That, you know, so many things that they could do. They're not utilizing all of the belts as they should. WWE, I don't know what you guys are doing. Penta, my guy, Cero Miedo. This picture behind me is a picture of myself in a luchador mask. You know, and I did that because I love Penta. And Penta, he is now the Intercontinental champion, and he actually defeated El Grande Americano, the fake one. He defeated the fake one at Raw. That was dope. And then we turn around, and the Judgment Day betrayed Finn Balor with a brutal attack that I am excited about. Now they're like, Lito, why are you excited? KJ, why are you excited? This is going to bring back the Demon. I believe, and I said this two weeks ago, either a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I said Finn Balor is going to end up fighting Dom for some title. It could, at this point, the AAA title in AAA as the Demon. Oh baby, it's gonna be crazy. Can you imagine him fighting on AAA on a pay-per-view, probably the WrestleMania AAA of AAA, which is called I forgot what the name of the pay-per-view is, but Finn Balor versus or the Demon. Finn Balor comes back in AAA to fight Dominic Mysterio for the AAA title, and he wins it. You talking about now you're going to have him fighting in Mexico and coming to WWE as the champion, the AAA champion, a guy that is from Ireland. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so many barriers broken. Believe me when I tell you that if that match gets booked for a AAA, the Demon's coming back. Mark my words. Book that. Oba Femi also beat the crap out of Rusev. Johnny Gargano, you gotta put an APB out on him. We don't know where, we have not seen him since SmackDown. And Rusev, we probably won't see him for another 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even longer. Oba is killing it right now, and I'm just waiting on him to come out and get in Brock Lesnar's face so they can go ahead and make that match official for WrestleMania. Waiting on that to happen. I know it's gonna happen. Waiting on that to happen. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Bro, you know I'm a Miami Heat fan, right? Miami Heat. You know Miami Heat, that's my basketball team. Bam Adebayo scored 83 points tonight. He passed Kobe. He had 31 in the first quarter. He had 83. Shout out to Bam. He finished with 83 points, bro. He passed Kobe. Nobody else has done that. As a big man. Washington. Oh my goodness. He scored 83 on them, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Heat Nation. Bam for 83. How many rebounds do you have? Nobody thought that, bro. He went 20 for 43. Hold on, bro. Bro, and he was knocking them down. Bro, he scored 83 points. He shot 7 of 22 from deep and 36 of 43 from the free throw line. He went to the free throw line 43 times. Or not 43 times. So, or is that right? Yeah, he made 36 of 43 shots from the free throw line. That's a new record for most made in a single game. Bam For 83, and you know his lady is Asia Wilson from the 83 points, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I seen that pop up on my phone, and my face just went like, yo, Miami is my squad. I love Bam. I did not know he was gonna do this tonight. Oh my goodness. The last thing that we just wanted to talk about real quick, as we go 6 minutes over because of Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points. Oh yeah. Facts. You're gonna put him over. Yeah. But he wants to be a champion though. He wants to hold that undisputed title. I don't know. I mean, it's a great argument. We'll just have to see how that goes. I don't know, bro. I know he wants to be a champion. So they'll figure it out. Lastly, this let me know that the bloodline is definitely coming back. The heel bloodline is coming back. The Usos dropped CM Punk for disrespecting the bloodline. Yeah. I think Punk is. But right. Yep, and respecting their uncle more than anything. So, yeah, straight up. So, and he did not apologize. To me, we're going to get, because Jey Uso was pissed. Jimmy was pissed, but not as how he wasn't as mad as Jey. To some degree, I feel like that feeling was a real feeling in the ring. I think we're going to get the heel bloodline back at some point. I think we're going to get, that's why I said I think that we're going to get them coming back, even if it's for a little stint. It's going to be the three of them, Roman and them two, and they might run and get the other belts again and hold two belts. And Roman he'll have his heavyweight belt. And I think to some degree that's going to happen, even if it's for a year. They want to do that run one more time. They did speak on it. So it's got to happen at some point. And Roman said he only got 2 years left before he decides to retire. So, and he's still taking medicine for his his disease. He's wearing that. Yeah, he's wearing that protective thing on his elbow because he's getting side effects from the medicine now. It's making his elbow. Yeah. So, that's why he's my guy, man. Like, to fight through that, that's the heart of a champion for real. I don't care what y'all say about Roman Reigns. Who else can fight, can go out there and do what he did and have cancer? I don't care what y'all say. So, that's my tribal chief. That's my guy. I don't care what y'all think or how y'all feel. Y'all don't speak up about Cody just winning the belt again. I mean, like, they're trying to make him the face of the undisputed title all of a sudden. Whatever. All I'm saying is y'all can talk about Roman if you want to. I don't care. Straight up and down. With that being said, it's 10:41. We held y'all a little longer because of that Bam Out of Bayou thing. This is a slow week in wrestling. We will return to y'all next Tuesday with more wrestling news. For my man Sinista1, I'm your boy Lito or KJ the Collector, whichever one you want to call me. What is your podcast doing? We don't know because we don't hear it. We don't see it either. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a great night.
Hitting me in vantage points, so I can't abandon joints. Gotta grab the coins, pay me wickedly. Superman of Thor, who am I? Haters mimic me, and they fans cheer him on with their capabilities. Wow, double entendre, crazy lyrically. Had to read a page in Timothy to take it seriously. Cause I ain't scared, I ain't got no fear, baby, get with me. Open doors for the people, you can say it's chivalry. I drop bombs, it'll be a day in infamy. Mainly cause all my ops feeling painful instantly. Stay for sympathy, not me. Creating imagery that everybody you like, I made a simile. Facts.